Back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I will be showing you the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So as always, sit back, get comfortable, relax, stay safe, but more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Before I start the live stream, I want to say that Final Fantasy VII is my past, present and future. It is my past because I played the original Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1 many years ago in the early 90s when I was a kid on the original PlayStation 1. It was and still is my present because I played the port of Final Fantasy VII on Nintendo Switch, and still in the present and in the future I am now playing the remake of Final Fantasy PS4. And hello, howdy do to my lovely viewer who has just joined the live stream. Hello and welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to my live stream where I will be playing the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, huge fan of the Final Fantasy series, and I played, as I said, I played the original.
Top of the morning to you, Johnny boy.
Top of the morning to you, Mr. Middleton also. Chad, as always, man, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. So, welcome to my Final Fantasy VII Remake live stream. Get comfortable.
Ninjala is available to preload, only 13 GB, free to play.
Coolaboola, not too bad, chat. I know a little bit about that game, not too much, but that's a reasonable enough download size there, 1.3 gigabytes, and it's free to play. So look, you can't go wrong with free. So I will now get stuck in to Final Fantasy VII Remake, get the gameplay started. New game, of course, new game. Camera controls. What camera controls would you like? I'm just going to go with default. Use normal controls. Thank you very much. Difficulty. Select the difficulty of the game. The setting can be changed at any time in the options menu. Classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle. No, I played the demo. Hello, howdy do to my second viewer. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Hey.
First hour if you don't include all this. Who do we have in the live stream? Hello, James. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. In this live stream, James, I am playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. It is the first hour.
The PC community has made a Dino Crisis mode for RE3.
Yeah, Chad, I did see
Welcome, James.
Of that actually earlier today. It looks mentally insane. So I played the demo, and from what I know is if you play it in Classic, it's what it says is the player-controlled character will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. The battle difficulty is the same as easy. That's all I have to hear. I do not want to play this game on easy in any shape or form, so I'm going to go with
chat, how's it going?
Normal. The standard difficulty, select this if you want to fully experience battles as well as the story. Thank you very much. I will go with normal difficulty. Here we go, lads. Awaited remake of Final Fantasy VII is now a real thing. It's here, it's live, and it's on Green Hill Gaming. Square Enix presents.
Good eating potatoes and doing laundry.
Good eating potatoes and doing laundry. That's what you call multitasking. That's real multitasking right there. Okay, I didn't see this in the demo. The demo just started off with Cloud getting off the train. The classic intro scenes that we're all used to with Final Fantasy VII. But this is different now. I've not seen this before. Wow. And hello to all 4 viewers watching the live stream. You're all very welcome to Green-HillGaming.
Has there ever been a female in the stream?
Yes. Yes, there is, James. James getting a bit excited. Actually, there has. Oh, this is amazing. So yeah, you're all very welcome to Green-HillGaming. You're welcome to my live stream of Final Fantasy VII where I'm playing the first hour. And I hope you all enjoy. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. This is insane.
No thoughts allowed. No, I just can't remember been a female in the stream.
Maybe this will be the live stream now where one will make an appearance. Well, Ariat will make an appearance. The Flower Girl and Tifa. Who are they? You may ask. You will soon find out. Now this is the real intro. There's Ariat, the Flower Girl. Say hello, James. Say hello to Ariat.
What's up, baby girl? Wanna come back to my gaff?
If you ask her nicely, she might. You have to buy a flower off her first. The key to Ariat's heart is flowers. So either buy a flower off her, or else buy her a flower. Either way, you will...
Hey, Fecker, come back to me, gaff.
Oh, this is so bizarre. Experiencing Final Fantasy VII like this is just bizarre. Like live streaming it and having a very funny live chat. Just looking at the level of detail in the remake. Just all of this combined is just insane because it was a very long time ago
she
that
belongs to Sephiroth, emoji smirk.
That's right, Sephiroth.
Just a sexy glingo.
This is insane, I love this. So it was many years ago, in the early 90s, when Johnny was just a little kid playing the PlayStation 1 that he first played Final Fantasy VII. Obviously games didn't look as good as they do now. I can tell you one thing, the original did not look like this, did not sound like this, and there was no live streaming, so I couldn't share my gameplay experience with funny people like James and Chad and everyone else watching. So that's why this is such a really crazy and cool moment here, playing the remake. So I like the soundtrack.
I bought this game new from a comic shop for 5 years ago.
Really? That you got lucky with that price, man. Very lucky. There's Wiggs, Briggs, and Jesse. And there's Barrett. Oh, the classic Barrett, vintage Barrett. I keep getting Wiggs and Briggs mixed up. Or was it Wiggs and Briggs?
Get down here, Merc.
I'm calling him Merc, Barrett, and Cloud. Member of Soldier. I don't care about the Avalanche group. I'm scared about getting a paycheck. So chapter 1, the destruction of the macro reactor.
Halt! Who goes there?
Cloud goes there. That's you.
You're up.
Just a quick explanation of the battles. Press square to attack with Cloud's sword, hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple enemies. I'm going to start off with that.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad. It's over.
So in the interest of
My
time...
P is bigger than the sword.
Just got a trophy. You wish.
Who in the hell?
I love how they did Barrett here.
Hands where I can see him.
You like how... Sorry, no, listen.
Have fun.
You love how they did Barrett? Yeah, me too, to be honest with you. They really captured his personality, I will say that. The ATP gauge fills
Emoji
as...
crying loudly.
Didn't mean to upset you there, James. The ATP gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with square. Once a bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge. I will.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
I want
Go
freeze.
ahead.
I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot in this live stream, so please bear with me, but it's just my passion flowing out of my veins, my gamer veins, so just bear with me with that. You can expect ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands. Sorry, you can expend ATB gauge charge to perform battle commands such as using abilities, magic or items. Press X and try using one of the commands.
Enough of this.
So I am going to go to my commands. I'm going to go to abilities, kick things off. Let use braver, jump into the air and strike your foe with a powerful attack. Focus.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
Strike that. Well, please don't continue that, please. I beg of you. Can strike multiple times. Let's go with a focus thrust. I beg of you, James. Please don't.
He is the soldier operator.
That's that. Was never in doubt.
So in the interest of time, I'm just going to move along as quickly as possible. I'm not going to take too much of the scenery in. Checking.
Tis feckin' decent.
Checking data. What's this? Main menu and map. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. Use the options button to open the main menu. Press the touch panel to access the map and check your various objectives, which I will do. When the icon appears, move your character close to it to automatically jump, crouch, or perform whatever other action is required.
No zeros. We talk about The Witcher 3 here. Elbow cough.
I would rather
Chicken.
the 0-0s, to be honest with you, or chicken nuggets for that matter. On the map screen, you can check your current scenario, objective, and view the layout of the land. So, my current objective is to enter the reactor grounds, triangle to a relative current position, so that's pretty much where we are right now. I normally don't check maps anyway. We're at the beginning of the game, so that from the main menu you can view your inventory and gameplay status, as well as save and load your game. At the beginning of the game, no need to go through spells, inventory, party, anything like that, so just get things moving.
Well, Chad, have you finished The Witcher 3?
That's a good question. With all your talk of The Witcher 3, have you actually finished The Witcher 3?
You got this.
Thanks for asking that
What'd
question.
he say?
It says Wage. Wage is the fat guy, so basically. I thought they're both fat, to be honest with you, but there you go. Guarding and evading. You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges up your ATP dodge.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Try harder.
Be a try hard.
Nope.
Not yet. The game is huge.
Oh, the game is huge. Yeah, I will. But one thing I know about The Witcher 3 is that it is a huge game, full of quests, both story and side story. Now, they are treasure chests situated around, so I will have a look out for them if I can spot them. But, you know, in the interest of time, I want to keep things moving. Because I did say this is the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake, but, you know, if you combine all this, it takes
Fair
away...
enough, it's a good laugh.
Yeah. Use triangle to
The
open chests.
quests are better
doors.
than Skyrim.
Oh, I don't know about that. Or to talk to people. If you see the word hold, you need to hold down triangle. No bother, thanks for telling me that. I have to say, I do prefer the classic design for treasure chests. I will say that. You can smash objects as well to get 2 treasure chests.
I'm not sure about that one now, Chad.
Yeah, I don't think Todd Howard now would be too happy to hear that, Chad. Dissing the side quest in Skyrim. He wouldn't be too happy at all, no, with that, Chad. Not at all. Destroying objects. If you find objects that generate logo, press square to smash them. Sword. They may contain useful items such as potions and... So I have to say I'm actually a huge fan of the remixed soundtrack. Love it. It's Jesse.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't
Now,
a
Chad,
soldier
we're
anymore.
somewhat friends, but to be
Still,
honest,
he's a
that's
professional,
bull.
unlike the rest of us.
Forgive me,
I'm
Todd
glad to have
Howard,
him.
emoji disappointed but relieved face.
This is a one-time gig.
Todd
When
Howard
it's done,
accepts your
we're
apology.
done. We're a joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
How's Barrett getting on?
Look for what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
It's nice how they have the dialogue of that
Come on,
conversation that's
nobody
going
do
on in the
something this
background.
crazy just for money.
I would.
They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Yeah, wage. Not interested.
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
That's how I feel about the remake, to be honest. It's true, like, this is part 1 of the Final Fantasy VII project, as I'm calling it. I'm going to pay possibly another €60 for the second part. And God only knows how many parts it's going to be. There's the reactor in the background. But look, I'm a huge, as I pointed out at the start of the live stream, I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. And I love Final Fantasy VII. I played the original on PlayStation 1. So I want to give it a go. Like, I want
You should play Daisy.
Daisy. I might. Locking onto targets. You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target. Press R3 again to unlock. While locked
Todd
onto a
Howard
target.
going to release Elder Scrolls 6 in parts now.
Oh, he's not, is he? Hardly. Was that confirmed? Jesus Christ. Can use R to switch between the targets.
Get him, boy!
Well, I'm going to switch onto the dog.
Guess you're
Well, the
first.
dog. Let's use a spell on this dog. Fire.
Time to burn.
Dog's dead and at least.
It's a joke about the remake.
Oh, yeah.
Emoji thinking face.
Then again, I wouldn't put it past Todd Howard, to be honest. Then again, I wouldn't put anything past Todd Howard.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah, same here.
Looks like you're
Same
next. So long. Nothing to it.
here. Yeah, nothing would surprise me with Todd Howard, to be honest.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Thanks, Wade. Going up. Cloud Strife, you've come a long way from the pixelated block to detailed.
I have some secret intel on the Afghanis. I'm still waiting for Blades on the Switch.
Still waiting for Blades on this Switch. Isn't that coming out soon? August or something. Did that not get a release there? And, Nintendo Direct Mini.
Not so fast. We've got company.
So big is the skinny guy.
Think you could stop me?
Yeah, screw you.
Tiriara is getting its final update next month. Emoji crying me loudly.
Oh, no way.
Not bad.
Come on, Claude, give yourself some credit now, will ya? It's better than not bad, to be fair, right? Come on. So just listening to this
New
music right
content
now,
for Mario Maker and Animal Crossing.
I've seen that, yeah, a lot's happening today in terms of updates. Gotta say, man, the amount of stuff they've added into Super Mario Maker 2 is insane. You can now make worlds in Super Mario Maker 2. You can pick up and throw enemies. And they've added in a couple of other cool stuff too. And Animal Crossing is going to see some really cool updates as well. Including an art museum. Not an art museum, but an extension to the museum to allow you to display art and furniture. And you can also buy drugs of this guy called Leaf. And there's a Nature Day, or Earth Day, or May Day arriving as well.
Stores still don't have Switch lights. Emoji worried face.
Really? Did I tell you that I ordered Ring Fit Adventure as well? I'll be getting that sometime this week. Gotta, stay up
After 12 years.
Damn, it's a long time. There's the reactor in the background.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that
Saw
fed
that
him?
something else had to
Or is he
retract.
a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Don't be shouting at Claude at all.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Yeah, Barrett, I'll be grand. Don't be shouting at me.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Oh, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Switching modes. Every character has a unique ability, which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented Punisher mode.
He's alone! We can take it!
Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly. I remember this from the demo. But Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against range attacks or magic. When you evade such as attacks, you will switch back to them.
Anytime now.
Damn, it's actually really horrible.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out!
So what's happening right now? I'm going to jump ahead of the game script, if I may. These group of people, Wedge, Briggs, Jesse, and Barrett, they're all part
It's a
of
good thing I know
Avalanche.
someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Avalanche
Careful
are
in
trying to protect...
No, you may not.
Well, I will.
Well, what are you waiting for?
So Avalanche are trying to protect the planet from the evil Shinra Corporation that are draining the planet from its energy source. Macro energy, they're using for macro energy.
Hi.
And they're attempting
Then
to
I
blow
will
up.
unsub.
Hello, Otku. Then go ahead. I'm only joking. Please don't. Hello, Otku. Welcome to Green-HillGaming. Welcome to the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I hope that you are keeping safe and well and enjoy the live stream. So we're in one of Shinra's reactors where they are draining the planet of its life source and using it as macro energy. And we're going to blow it up, basically.
Welcome, Atku.
We're going to blow up that reactor. Cloud, however, he's a foreign member of Soldier, which actually...
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Yeah. This flashback scene wasn't in the demo.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Is Tifa there now, James?
Tifa and I...
This series have a lot games.
A lot of games. 15 in total. Although Final Fantasy 11 and 14 are more spin-offs than actual mainline series games. This is the Shinra Corporation.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves
Cloud is having an
Avalanche,
identity
sir.
crisis.
He is.
Are they connected?
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same...
Only a few. Final Fantasy X became the first Final Fantasy game to have a direct sequel, Final Fantasy X-2, and also Final Fantasy 13 has like 3 games that are continued.
group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Utku, forgive me for what I'm about to do.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry.
Not really, besides the tactics in the fighting games.
Well, no, Final Fantasy X is connected to Final Fantasy X-2, and the Final Fantasy 13 games are
Utku more like Butku.
Shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's
Also
all
Kingdom
gone, huh?
Hearts.
Answer me!
LOL.
Kind of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah,
You gonna
kind of.
stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
Planet, and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
The soundtrack is both familiar and new all at the same time.
Our lives are on the line now.
Why
You
does he look
listening,
so
Merc?
feminine?
One false move.
You find out soon enough.
And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Emoji smirk.
Trust
Just
me, you will.
bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
So right now at this stage of the story, Cloud is just with Avalanche to collect the paycheck. He's a mercenary. He used to work for Soldier. Soldier as a part of Shinra. Soldier are really talented, well, soldiers. Barrett has now joined the party. Okay. Barrett specializes in range attacks. Holding down square releases sustained bursts of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with the sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work.
The man with the gun.
These tin cans ain't got nothing on.
Okay, so overcharge. Press triangle while in control of Barrett to deliver a heavily hitting attack that fills a large portion of the ATB gauge. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge. His attacks. Pressing triangle, however, will speed up the process.
Me, come on now for the real show. Hurry up. Ain't no thing.
Not a true member of Solider.
Hurry up. How'd you like that?
Well, he used to be a member of Soldier.
Nathan Drake collection became free at the PS Store.
That's right. That's right.
Is he the Bayoir from earlier?
No, he's not. Jesus, no, he's not. It's not that bad, no. You can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. That's what I prefer, to be honest with you. So use L2 or R2 to issue commands. I think I prefer that, to be honest with you. I want to play as well.
Bring it home. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. You got that?
Watch your health, be sure to use potions and healing spells to regenerate HP because the game ends when a party member's HP is 0.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Potion.
Still in it.
MRT.
Come on, Barrett, take him out. Surely we don't have to tell Barrett to take him out. Surely he can do it himself. So I will deal with the enemies on the floor, and Barrett, you can deal with the enemies above. Surely you can.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
I feel like I'm listening to this music for the first time, and I feel like I remember it also. Does that make sense?
I still don't understand what this game is about.
Well, I will do my best to help you. The world is dying. The Shinra Corporation are draining the planet's life source, Mako energy, and using it for their own profits. A group called Avalanche, which Barrett is a member of, the two lads.
It's about stopping Genova and Sephiroth from destroying the world.
Pretty much. Thanks, Chad. Chad pretty much said it better than I did. So so Avalanche are trying to protect the world from Shinra, but it's going to get a lot deeper.
Look what we have
than
here.
that as the game
The
goes
laser
on.
security system.
Is the black guy MRT?
Mr. T. I called him Mr. T actually in
Who
one of my
are
live
those?
streams.
But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out
Genova
the time
is
of the lasers.
basically the thing.
Then make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Yeah, Jesse, you go first.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
You can move around outside of the battle more quickly by holding R1 or R2 dash. I'll go with the old school. Press L3 to run everything. I'm a natural and a former member of Soldier. So in my first live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake, one of the things I'm taking away is the soundtrack. I'm heavily impressed by the soundtrack. It just has the perfect combination, perfect balance of it is familiar music, but it also feels like I'm listening to it for the first time. So yeah, the soundtrack, because in each live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake, I want to take away one thing. And as I said, in this first live stream, I want to take away the soundtrack. I want to focus on the soundtrack. Amazing soundtrack, familiar and new all at the same time. It really stays true to the original music.
Sephiroth is a super soldier injected with the cells of Genova while still in the womb.
Thank you for that, Chad. So I've heard this piece of music so many times because I've played Final Fantasy VII so many times over the years. So I'm
Will you be streaming later?
I will indeed. I will indeed. So it'll be pretty late though. It'll be like 11:30, 12 o'clock, something like that. So I've played this game. Played this game so many times. So I'm well used to the music, and I'm still getting goosebumps listening to it. But it's so new at the same time. Jesus Christ.
Why that late?
I don't know. This is the way it is. You say easy now, Jesse, but it's not. God, how can I say it?
No.
I would say one of my favourite things about the Final Fantasy series, one of the things I really like about the series, one of the things I'm really impressed by the series is the soundtrack. The amazing, pieces of music in each Final Fantasy game. So I want to focus on the soundtrack in this live stream, and I'm really impressed by the soundtrack.
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe it forward then first.
Nick, do you know how when you're watching a remake movie, and sometimes there's such an iconic soundtrack to a movie, but then when they make a remake, they don't include that song.
We are in 420.
That's why I like to hear soundtracks that are original to the source material.
We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us
Hitler's birthday.
Hitler's birthday.
Calling fire.
Barrett, fill up your thing, will ya?
Need a light.
Staggering enemies. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, help them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger.
He died on the 30th of April and I am born on the 30th of April.
Mental. Once it's full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish.
Hey! It's not moving!
Give it all you've got.
Shit, that's all the good. Come on, Barrett, get some magic.
Gotta love it. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain.
Oh shit.
I won't give up. Here we go. Get ready. Shit. No escape.
Have you ever played Dishonored?
I have not. I have not. Enemies who've been staggering are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a stagger 4 will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge quickly so you can...
Now's our chance. Go!
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
It's over.
Some enemies will occasionally blind your
He
party
hasn't
members.
even played The Witcher 3 yet.
Got anything you want to say?
I'm not going to either.
Funny way to ask for
What's
help.
the life? He was dead, man.
Fair enough.
All good.
No, he's dead.
What are you?
That is that.
First. Huh? Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as your age.
I think you should have played it though.
1-year-old, huh?
Look, there's many games that have been recommended to me. I could recommend games to you as well, James. You should play Animal Crossing. You should play Doom Eternal. You should play Splatoon 2. You know what I mean? I can recommend games to you as well. Like, and I'm sure you have had people recommending games to you, but I can't buy every game and I can't play every game. Don't mean that in a bad way either, I just mean, you know, can't play a game just for the sake of it, you know?
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Okay, we'll do that.
Let's get down there.
God damn. I can practically taste tobacco in here. Hurry it up.
So I do think that the remake will actually stay true to the source material, because this part right here at least, I mean, is staying so true to the source material. We're on the way to the macro reactor, we're going to blow it up. The music, the soundtrack, which is the highlight of this live stream, is playing in the background. It's familiar, and I know it. They haven't made some like rap music playing in the background or some shit like that. You know, it is the music you would expect to hear at this part of the game, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed of that. So I think the biggest critics of Final Fantasy VII Remake, the loudest opinions of Final Fantasy VII Remake are going to come from people like myself who have played the original Final Fantasy VII on PS1, because we know what we're talking about.
It's going to change how Zack, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge dies. What is your opinion about the Sonic movie?
I want to explain them more. I loved it, James. I really did actually love it. I have to say, like, Barry, will you use your fucking thingamajig? Temporarily reduces damage. You're not supposed to be using triangle to use these. Ah, fuck off, Barry. I'm not control. I'm just going to control load the whole time. What Barry wants to do, he can do. Come on, Barry, use your yoke, Bobby. That's it. So yeah, so like we know.
I'd rather the old Mario movie, and it says a lot.
You can get the fuck out of here, James. I'm joking. That movie was fantastic, man. Come on, Sonic movie. Jesus Christ. And you're gonna compare it to the Mario movie, or you're gonna prefer the Mario movie? Jesus Christ, man. Come
We
on.
sink right down to the bottom. to the planet's
Crazy
core.
carry on, no, James.
No.
Can't be saying that.
Pump would set this back up.
But Jim Carrey.
It's fantastic. Exactly, Jim Carrey was fantastic.
Here it comes. Let's finish this.
I will actually. Well, I'll keep this for the next live stream. Actually, I was going to say something, but I'll keep it for the next live stream. So then, I want to have a theme in each live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's to basically take away one thing about the remake that I like, or that I not that I like in particular, but just something I take away. Barrett singing the victory music of Final Fantasy, I love it. But I was saying there, like the biggest critics of the remake are going to come from people who play the original, because they know the game, they know the soundtrack, they know the gameplay, they know the story, so they will pinpoint.
I mean, Jim's humor is more kind of funny faces.
It's Jim Carrey, man. He's Jim Carrey. You're either a fan or not a fan, you know?
Good old Barrett.
Good old Barrett, exactly.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
And I love this, like, 'cause this is the reactor. This is the in all its HD PS4 glory. But I won't get time to complete this boss battle in this live stream. Just we'll do our best.
He had some funny movies,
All
I
right.
guess.
Let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
Some funny movies. Are you
Go
joking me?
on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Doodle.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Liar, liar. Me, myself.
I hope Genesis
do the
makes an
damn
appearance
job.
and plays a role in the remake.
The Mask. Bruce Almighty. Do I need to go on? To be honest with you, no, Chad, I actually haven't gotten very far into the original. I mean, as much as it's a huge game from my childhood, and I have fond memories of playing it, I didn't get very far into it. I haven't even completed. I haven't completed it. Like, so, there's so many characters and story elements that I'm
fine.
unaware of.
What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
My call. Well, I only have 20 minutes, so 20 minutes.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
I am. Got a problem, Barrett.
You double-crossing!
Wasn't me, Barrett.
Heads up!
Genesis was a failed clone in Crisis Core, not the original.
I forget Crisis 4, man. I was talking about this in the live stream.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
Over
It's
there.
got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Get ready. Be careful. Right. Won't last long. Gotta heal up. Need to do something about these wounds.
He appears at the end of Surge of Cerberus, so he's still alive in the background.
I'll talk about that in a minute, Chad.
Get ready. Okay.
Coming at you hard and fast. Hell yeah! You see the damage that did?
I did.
Keep it up.
Shit.
How to do this.
Okay, I'm not going to talk much in this chapter right because it's all focused on the sequel.
Gotta heal up. All good.
I'm telling you, this boss battle never felt so cool and difficult.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
Quite hard with that, so.
Brace yourself. Focus and find a way. That didn't work either.
There's a moon, oh my god.
Bingo! Focus on that core!
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Oh, why does the computer just go off all the time? I don't know actually, to be honest with you. But I know they only have 20 minutes left on this live stream, so... So less, actually.
Need to do something about these wounds. Still in it. Damn it! Gotta heal up. Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot! Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
This is proper tough.
Right. Bring it. Think it through. Need to do something about these wounds. Try this.
Halfway there, lad. We're halfway there. Apparently, I need to heal my wounds.
Another barrier? Got it? Damn it! I'm waiting. Focus and find a way.
It's my time to shine.
No, it's not bad. I accidentally switched
Or go
over
down in
there.
flames. Just fight. Adapt.
Fuck. Taking damage. Second things for the dodge.
Deal with that. Need to do something about these wounds.
I will ask.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Now, go!
Nice.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. Let's do this. Heal up and regroup.
I gotta go. Bye. Have a good. Thank you, James. Thank you so much for dropping by the live stream, man. I really appreciate that, man. Listen, have a good day, and I'll see you next time on Green-HillGaming.
Need to do something about these wounds.
Yes, it's my turn.
I got this. Still in it. Calling fire. Find an opening. An auto repair unit. Damn it. You gotta take it out quicker with shoot.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem!
So long. Gotta heal up. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now.
Time to burn.
Actually doing better than they did in the demo.
Looking good. It's not gonna go down easy. Focus.
You focus, soldier boy. You ain't gotta worry about me missing my shot.
Dead. Just in time. So in the remake, the Scorpion boss actually blows up the reactor. See you next time, Chad. Thanks so much for dropping by. Appreciate that, man.
Ha! You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where do I get to save? Saving game data. And I think there's actually a way to manually save your game as well. Save your current game progress. Empty slot, like the good old days. The good old days. Save slots, like it's the early 90s all over again. Like it's the PlayStation 1. Manually saving my game. I love it. Select the save slot for the data. Select save your progress for the slot. And you know what? Just to keep things even more vintage, I'm going to save it twice. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. This is what I did back in the day. I was always like, did I save my game? Did I save my game? I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. So that was perfect. I have actually 5 minutes left, to be honest with you, so I may as well use those 5 minutes actually to talk about my impressions. So what I will be doing with every live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake is I will be taking away one thing that I have noticed about the remake. So in this first live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake, I have noticed the soundtrack. The soundtrack is ace. It's quality. It's fantastic. It's amazing. I love it. It is obviously a remixed soundtrack of Final Fantasy VII, but it is so familiar. I know the music. I recognise the music. I get the same goosebumps from that music, you know, that I would get from the original, and it brings me back to the original, you know. So it is familiar, but it is also so modern at the same time, so it feels familiar and new. So soundtrack is what I take away from this live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I'm actually happy now with the progress that I've made in this game so far. So I've managed to reach the reactor, managed to fight the first boss. Something I want to talk about as well, it's not the thing that I'm taking away from the game so much, but the boss battles are interesting because they mightn't be your classic traditional turn-based combat that you'll be used to, but there's still so much strategy in terms of like figuring out how to stagger the bosses and when to attack. And I'll be honest with you, like that's something that's going to take me a long time to kind of get used to and to figure out, to be honest with you, like, you know. So it's also important to listen to what the characters are saying and to watch what's happening on the screen. I mean, the most important thing is I defeated the boss, but like there were still things happening in that boss battle that I didn't quite fully understand, to be honest with you. I was just dodging and blocking left, right and centre. Whenever I thought was the right moment to attack, I attacked. Whereas in the original Final Fantasy VII, you were just basically selecting commands. You were like, okay, I'll use a magic attack now, I'll use an ability now, I have my limit charged up, so I'll use my limit now. Whereas you didn't really have this type of strategy in the original. It actually makes the game feel a lot more deeper, which I like. So I'm actually very happy with that. I just realised I actually started like streaming as at like 5 to 6, like 10 to 56, so it actually is an hour. So I'm happy enough with the, even though it does say 56 minutes and probably 5 seconds to take there, but nonetheless that's roughly the first hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I want to say thank you to all who watched. As always, really do appreciate the support. You could be doing anything else. You chose to watch Green-HillGaming, so I appreciate that. Hope that you enjoyed the live stream. Stay safe, and I will actually be back later tonight to play some more Final Fantasy VII. Stay tuned for that. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on Green-HillGaming.